everybody, it's Miss Marie, and today we are going to be making some fun slime. I have made mine a kind of a spooky slime. It's green, it's sparkly, and it's got some fun eyeballs in there, and as you can see, mine is really nice and stretchy. And I'm going to be showing you how to make that today. Ooh, so much fun. Okay, give me a second and I'll show you what we need. Okay, what you're gonna need from your own house is some newspaper, so you don't make a mess onto your furniture. Some kind of a takeout container that you're gonna throw out, something you don't care about, or a paper bowl. A half a teaspoon of baking soda, which every house should have baking soda. And just a little bit of water, just a cup of water on hand to have for mixing in. What you got from your bag at the library is a container full of, this is contact solution and food coloring, don't drink it. Some glitter and eyeballs, some glue, and a stick to mix. This container that the contact solution is in is going to later be what you store your slime in. As you can see, I have my slime that I already made stored in there. And we are ready to begin. So you're going to take your container that you're going to mix it in, and you're going to dump all the glue in there as much as you can get out. This is the exact same kind of glue that I used to make my slime. It's clear school glue. Okay, come on. Now, slime is really fun to make. Doesn't take very long, but you do have to work it a little bit. So there's the glue. Now I'm going to add in my half of a teaspoon of baking soda. And I'm gonna mix that in with my stick. Mix, mix, mix. Mix, mix, mix. Making sure it's all spread throughout all of the glue. Okay, now here's the tricky part. Once we start adding this contact solution in here, it's going to start to get stiffer. So we don't want to add it all at once because you don't want it to be too stiff. You can always add more later if it's not, if it's still too sticky. But if it's too stiff, it breaks. So I did about half in there, and let's start mixing it. We're making a new substance, and you can see it already, like it's thickening up. Like I said, the reason I didn't want to add all of it at once is because it does become really stiff and kind of breakable, which isn't really fun. We'll add a little bit more. You can definitely see it's starting to really stick together, which is great. And we won't know how great it is until later. I'm gonna add a little bit, about half of a teaspoon of water too, to make it a little bit more stretchy, and see how we like that. You can always, add a little bit more if it's not stretchy enough. Now you see how it's really starting to form into a nice goo. So now I'm going to add my eyes and my glitter. And keep on mixing it. All right, I think I've got it really good. Now here's what this is the hardest part that's coming up. It's getting nice and thick, and it looks great. It's got really nice sparkles in there, and the eyeballs are all mixed up in there, and it looks really fun. But when you go to touch this, it's going to be very sticky still. You have to work it. You have to get it all out as much as you can into like one big glop of slime. Oh boy. This is the part that everybody doesn't really like because it is very sticky for a while. You have to just trust me on this and not panic. And you're gonna start just pulling it apart and pushing it together. Pulling it apart, pushing it together. Now this is the part that you cannot get it all over everything. That's why I've got the newspaper there because it's really sticky. Like I said, don't panic. will get less sticky over time. We have to just kind of work it. I'm gonna move this out of the way so I don't accidentally dump that over. And we might still need it, because if this is still too sticky in a few minutes, then we're gonna add some more of that. Oh yeah, it's already getting less sticky and more breakable. You can hear it like snapping. That's why I didn't want to add all the contact solution at once, because then it gets very snappy. This is looking really good. So you see it's still sticking to my finger, so I'm gonna keep working it. Keep pulling it off. This, like I said, don't panic. I think you're panicking out there. I can hear it. Just keep going. You see how I can actually use it now. Oops, yeah, I don't want to get too much on the newspaper because it will be really hard to get off the newspaper. I can get it off, but come on, you. And all of this is washable. It's just very sticky. Okay, so I'm gonna keep working it. And I'm going to use it to pick it up off of my skin. You see, as it gets better, you can actually use it to pick up the sticky stuff off of your hands. Like I said, try not to get too much on the newspaper. Yeah, I'm not going to add any more contact solution because I like the stickiness of this. It could be a little less sticky, but I don't want it to be too breakable. I think I'm just about done. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. So I'm going to dump out the rest of that contact solution that was in here. I'm not going to need that. And I'm going to use this as a storage container for my newly made slime. Ooh, I think I made too much. Oh my goodness. Maybe I'll have to use this one too. That's a lot of slime there. I'm gonna break it in half and put some in there and some in there. Look at that. I've got 2 little containers of slime. Maybe your parents want one. And that is that. We made some really fun green slime for Halloween, just for the spooky season. It's got eyeballs in it and sparkles. And it was really, really fun, really easy. So I hope you have fun playing with it. Remember, keep it off your pets, keep it off your furniture. You know, try to keep it off your clothes, but I think it's pretty easy to get off. And when you're all done, you can wash your hands. Don't eat your slime. Don't let anybody else eat your slime. Have a lot of fun. See you soon.